Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Masha, and today I simply want to talk about base coat. Why do we need it? What types of base coat exist? And what potential problems you may have in the application of the base coat. So base coat basically binds your gels or polygels to your natural nail plate. But that's not the only function that base coat serves. Base coat also protects the nail plate from pigments that are in the gels or polygels, preventing it from turning yellow. Base coat is what comes in direct contact with your natural nail plate. It's very important how well it binds to the natural nail to give you longer wear. Long wear is important in gel nails, but also making sure you don't harm yourself with the product. Check the ingredient list, make sure none of them are toxic or strong allergens if you have sensitive skin. So make sure you pay attention to that too. One of the main reasons for lifting is the wrong choice of the base coat. The choice of the base coat really depends on what your end result is going to be, whether you're just applying gel or polygel, and it is also important in what state your natural nails are. With that being said, not all base coats created equally. So what type of base coats out there? So one of them is the hard base. It is runny in consistency, and when it's runny, it's kind of hard to apply because it's try to run away, especially if the prep is not done really well. Hard base is good to support nail extensions, but not really good on the soft nails, the natural thin soft nails. That will cause lifting. If you're doing just color gel nails, hard base is good for good, healthy, strong natural nails. Next is elastic base. Elastic base is thicker consistency and it is bendable after curing. It is easier to apply, so it's really good for beginners. It could potentially be used to build missing corners on the short nails, and it is good for soft and easy to bend nails. Because if you have a soft nail and on top of the soft nail you apply a hard base, that just doesn't work because your nail will bend and the hard base will separate from the nail. And if you have a soft nail that bends and you apply a soft base that bends, so the base gel stays connected to the natural nail because they bend together. If you don't know what type of base you have, if you can't tell by the consistency, you can try it on basically any shiny plastic surface, and after cure, just simply try to bend and see what happens. And yes, the base coat is a must. With the base coat, you may potentially run in a couple of issues. Some base gels burn in the lamp. So why does burning occurs? So whenever base gel is in the bottle in a liquid form, all the liquid molecules are in chaos, and as soon as you put it under UV LED light, those molecules start lining up, creating that crystal pattern during polymerization and getting hard. So you get an exothermic reaction, which is basically a reaction with a release of heat. Also, if it's not a camouflage base, the base gel is clear, which means the process of polymerization is faster than in the pigmented gels. Therefore, it releases more heat. And all of us have a different level of sensitivity. For one, it may burn. For other, maybe nothing. What to do if the base gel burns? Well, simply don't tolerate that. If it starts burning, immediately take that hand out of the lamp. No need to be a hero here. All you'll get is just a burn. Try applying thinner layers, perhaps 2 thin layers instead of 1 thick. That will help. And also, if you have a sensitivity issue, you may want to look into getting a lamp that has a different power settings, so you can start lower and build it higher, and that way the process is a little bit slower, so there is less heat And when you apply base coat, if the nail plate has not been cleaned really well and the dust has not been cleaned off, it has a high chance of spilling into the cuticle, and that will cause lifting because now your base gel not only on the nail plate but also on the skin, and it will separate from skin, and while that happens it will also separate from the nail plate, causing lifting. So to avoid that, make sure you do a good prep, and I have a video on that. I'll link it in the description box below the video. Make sure you choose the base that works best for your nails. Sometimes it takes a little bit of trial and error. I think it's good to have both hard and soft gel base on hand because sometimes I want nail extensions and I'll use the hard base. Plus, most of the polygel kits do come with the hard base. And if I just want comfortable short nails, I will use the elastic base to make sure my gel nails last longer. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and if you want more short videos like this where I target one specific area, please let me know in the comments and tell me what your experience with the base gels have been. I would like to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.